Have you ever been utterly surprised by a moment on TV that provokes a barrage of comments? We'll talk about something that's causing a lot of discussion right now. The View's attack on Karoline Leavitt has people outraged. Stay tuned until the very end because you will have plenty to think about as every part of this story is revealed. From the contentious statements made live on television to the intimate details about Karoline Leavitt's remarkable past and personal life. Because it touches on topics like public expectations, personal ethics, and the thin line separating professional criticism from personal attack, this tale goes beyond being just another celebrity scandal. You're in for a crazy journey as we peel back the layers on what has become one of the most talked about moments, regardless of how long you've been watching political commentary on The View, or whether you're just a casual viewer who enjoys a little drama. Karoline Leavitt, co-host of The View, made history as the new White House press secretary at the age of 27. This remarkable accomplishment sparked both acclaim and criticism right away. According to insiders, Donald Trump even said she's a perfect 10, which exacerbated the dispute. Her detractors on the show launched an attack that many believed was not only unjustified, but also extremely personal, despite her clear talents and the historic significance of her candidacy. One especially contentious session had a co-host's remark on Karoline's appearance, implying that she was hired more for her just a pretty face than her shown abilities. This remark instantly started a chain of events. Karoline's followers and allies took to social media to voice their displeasure, condemning what they perceived as a flimsy, misogynistic attack and demanding that her accomplishments be respected. As the discussion progressed, it became evident that this was a conflict of values rather than merely a professional assessment. On the one hand, Karoline Leavitt's supporters cited her outstanding qualifications. Her previous work as an assistant press secretary and intern for Fox News during Trump's first term, and even her position as the communications director for a well-known Republican senator in New York. They claim that any criticism based only on her appearance was unfair and would detract from her actual accomplishments, and that her credentials and dedication to the position were undeniable. Some, however, contended that her debut was tainted by what they saw as conceit and an excessive focus on her youth and appearance. The divisive discussion swiftly devolved into a narrative conflict between sincere accomplishments and dubious assessment. During this heated dispute, former Trump aide Alyssa Farah Griffin was among those who spoke out in favor of Karoline. This was not Karoline's first job, Griffin argued, and her prior work history had repeatedly demonstrated her aptitude. She asserted that Karoline had put in a lot of effort behind the scenes, accumulating invaluable experience that prepared her to manage the duties of a White House press secretary. Conversely, Charlie Kirk and other podcasters called the offensive remarks idiotic and bitter, which heightened the argument. Speaking forward, former Fox News host Megyn Kelly denied that Karoline's employment was obtained solely because of her appearance. They were taking chances, she stated, adding that Karoline's involvement was essential to the goal of the upcoming Trump administration. As each new comment garnered greater attention and prompted more discussion among viewers, these voices fueled an already raging fire. On the radio, however, the dispute continued. Before long, the topic of Karoline's private life was also raised. Her marriage to her husband, a well-known business billionaire who is 32 years her older, has also drawn notice as a result of her high-profile debut. Their disparity in age has garnered attention of its own, with some detractors wondering if it affects her public persona and even her career choices. Similarities between Karoline's history and present have been widely shared on social media since her recent private marriage to her spouse. While some admirers contend that her marriage demonstrates her ability to succeed in both her personal and professional lives, others think it merely supports the thin charge that her success is more dependent on her looks than her abilities. When Karoline proudly displayed her engagement ring on Instagram on Christmas Day 2023, it was one of the most amazing moments. The image not only received hundreds of thousands of likes, but it also sparked additional conversation regarding her reputation and the pressures placed on her. It has been more challenging to look at Karoline's work history. She had a distinguished career before her first appearance as White House press secretary, including her unsuccessful run for Congress in New Hampshire and her time as national press secretary in the 2024 campaign. She seemed to have merited her position not only due to her attractiveness but also to her history of diligence and hard work. However, the criticism of her attendance at that pivotal first press conference has eclipsed her accomplishments, leaving many to wonder if her true qualifications are being disregarded in favor of superficial assessments. The discrepancy between her shown skills and the disparaging comments she made on The View have further infuriated her admirers, leading to a movement to uphold her integrity and emphasize the value of putting professional achievements ahead of personal characteristics. The public has responded angrily to all of this. Posts, comments, and hashtags supporting Karoline or criticizing the notion that her beauty should be a topic of conversation have flooded social media platforms. In an effort to support Karoline and encourage others to judge people based on their deeds rather than their appearance, fans have taken to social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and others to share their own tales of overcoming superficial prejudices. It serves as a potent reminder that, in the current digital era, everyone in public is being observed all the time, and any remark could spark a heated argument. In addition to drawing attention to the continued difficulties faced by women in high-profile positions, this episode has spurred a larger discussion about the norms of decency and respect in contemporary media. Consider how these divergent viewpoints reflect the greater cultural gap between people who prioritize substance over style and others who are quick to draw conclusions based solely on appearances while you watch this film. The controversy surrounding Karoline Leavitt's initial appearance as White House press secretary and the subsequent criticism of her appearance is a microcosm of the difficulties that many high-profile individuals face. It compels us to consider the nature of achievement, the drive to live up to archaic norms, and the ways that criticism that is too shallow frequently obscures the real self. Her appearance dispute is a perfect illustration of how the public's attention can occasionally be drawn away from noteworthy accomplishments and toward unimportant details like a person's look. In the end, it is evident that Karoline Leavitt's tale is one of tenacity, resilience, and the determination to resist unjustified criticism. She performs effectively in her role despite receiving criticism for her appearance, demonstrating that genuine leadership and skill are determined by factors far more important than beauty. Her narrative serves as a reminder to all of us that, despite the public's frequently critical scrutiny, our deeds, diligence, and commitment are what really define us. It is an appeal to see past appearances and honor the accomplishments of people who have put in a lot of effort to merit their position in the public eye, notwithstanding any baseless criticism that may be directed at them. We appreciate you watching the full video. Please take a moment to like this video and leave a comment below if you found this in-depth examination of the controversy surrounding Karoline Leavitt's first day as White House press secretary to be as intriguing and thought-provoking as I did. I want to know if you think her professional accomplishments were diminished by the criticism of her appearance, or if you think it was justified. Make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell to ensure you don't miss any updates. If you're interested in reading more stories that explore the intricacies of public personas and uncover the layers of celebrity culture, continue to inquire, show respect, and keep in mind that our accomplishments, not our appearance, define our actual greatness.